Ruben Ostlund's Triangle of Sadness is a stunning cinematic masterpiece that captivated audiences at the 2022 Cannes Film Festival, where it was awarded the prestigious Palme d'Or. Known for his exceptional ability to create thought-provoking films, Ostlund's latest work is no exception, exploring complex themes of identity, society, and ideology through the lens of a couple's journey. The protagonists of the film, Carl and Yaya, are models from the fashion industry who set off on a voyage that takes a tragic turn when they find themselves stranded on an island with a group of strangers. Through their experiences, Ostlund cleverly weaves a metaphorical tale of Adam and Eve, placing these characters in the context of contemporary society and its competing ideologies of communism, capitalism, and socialism. The screenplay is divided into three distinct scenarios, each representing conflict between the ideologies. As the film progresses, the audience is introduced to different characters and their perspectives, allowing for a nuanced exploration of each ideology and the impact it has on the individuals within the story. Each character in the film undergoes a change when they enter a new scenario where their ideologies shift. Ruben Ostlund's Triangle of Sadness is a stunning work of art that expertly navigates complex themes and ideas. Through his characters' experiences, he invites us to reflect on our own beliefs and values and to consider the role that society plays in shaping them. With outstanding performances and breathtaking visuals, this film is a testament to Ostlund's extraordinary talent and creative vision. Ostlund's film opens with a striking introduction on the nature of capitalism in contemporary society, in which the monetary value of a brand is determined by the facial expression of the model representing it. This cleverly illustrates how capitalist societies can create illusions to deceive their citizens, serving as a poignant reminder of one of the major pitfalls of capitalism. This economic ideology has been shown to generate significant wealth disparities and social inequalities, as capitalists stand to gain high profits while workers are often exploited and paid wages that are far lower than the true value of their labor. Interestingly, the film also underscores the gender-based discrimination that can occur in a capitalist society, as exemplified by the pay gap between male and female models in the fashion industry. Despite putting in equal hours of work, a male model is paid only 1/3 of what his female counterpart earns. Ostlund's astute direction clarifies some of the difficulties inherent in a capitalist system, notably in terms of gender inequality. Ostlund's introduction of the film is a thought-provoking exploration of the complex interplay between capitalism, gender, and hierarchy in contemporary society. In the opening chapter of the film, we witness Carl and Yaya engaged in a heated argument over how to split the bill for their food. While Carl insists that they should split the bill equally, Yaya argues that Carl should pay for it as she needs to save money for unforeseeable future events, such as potential pregnancy or unexpected financial difficulties. This disagreement sheds light on the divergent ideologies of communism and socialism. Carl's view of splitting the bill equally is rooted in the principles of communism, which emphasizes social equality. In Carl's opinion, regardless of their income disparity, both parties consumed the food, and therefore both parties should pay the same amount. On the other hand, Yaya's stance is more aligned with the principles of socialism, which emphasizes equal opportunity. She believes that individuals should have the opportunity to build financial security for themselves in case of future difficulties. Her argument is rooted in the idea that as a woman, she needs to be financially prepared for unexpected circumstances such as pregnancy or other unforeseeable events. This opening chapter of the film offers a thought-provoking exploration of the two ideologies prevalent in contemporary society. By presenting Carl and Yaya's opposing views, the chapter highlights the fundamental differences between communism and socialism, and the implications of each on the concept of financial responsibility. In the second chapter of the film, We see a significant shift in Carl and Yaya's ideologies as they are invited on a luxurious $250 million yacht by a cruise company. Yaya's social media influence has earned her this invitation, and both Carl and Yaya seem to be willing to use their beauty as currency to enjoy this extravagant trip for free. This shift in behavior indicates that the values they previously debated about, social equality and equal opportunity, have lost their significance in the face of materialistic pleasures. The yacht itself serves as a visual representation of the capitalist system that we live in. The staff on the yacht is trained to cater to the passengers' every whim, regardless of the cost. This mirrors the role of the labor class in a capitalist world, where their only purpose is to serve those with financial power. The fact that Carl and Yaya are provided with free food and amenities on the yacht just for the sake of clicking pictures highlights the shallow nature of modern-day capitalism. The cruise company is simply using their social media presence to promote their brand and gain more profits, while Carl and Yaya are using their looks and popularity to enjoy a lavish trip without any financial burden. Ruben Ostlund in this chapter of the film presents a stark contrast to the previous chapter, as it reveals how easily individuals can compromise their beliefs and values for the sake of materialistic pleasures in a capitalist system. It raises important questions about the impact of capitalism on our morals and values, and whether it is truly possible to maintain principles of equality and opportunity in a world driven by profit and greed. In the following scenes of the film, other wealthy passengers are introduced, including a Russian oligarch who is interested in purchasing the yacht. During a stormy night at a captain's dinner, the captain and the oligarch engage in a drunken discussion on Marxism and capitalism, while the rest of the passengers are seasick and vomiting due to the yacht's intense movement. This scenario serves as a powerful symbol of how the elites and intellectuals are often engrossed in ideological debates and discussions, while ignoring the real-world issues such as climate change. The sick passengers on the yacht can be seen as a representation of the suffering people in a capitalist world. Social injustice becomes rampant in such societies, leading to an increase in crime rates among the lower class. The pirates who attack and destroy the yacht in the end are a poignant reminder of the consequences of a capitalist world. The scene of the captain and the oligarch discussing Marxism and capitalism while the passengers are suffering due to the storm is a clear illustration of how the elites tend to be detached from reality. They are often too consumed by their ideological beliefs to recognize the pressing issues of the world, such as climate change. The destruction of the yacht by the pirates can be interpreted as a metaphorical representation of how the capitalist system ultimately leads to its own destruction. The accumulation of wealth and power by a select few leads to social and economic disparities, which can ultimately result in chaos and destruction. This chapter of the film serves as a critical commentary on the flaws of the capitalist system and its impact on the world. It highlights the need to address pressing issues such as climate change and social inequality, rather than engaging in abstract debates about ideologies. In the third and final chapter of the film, Ostlund masterfully crafts a world that exists in the absence of capitalism, posing the question to the audience of what might occur if this economic system were entirely eradicated from society. Following the pirates' destruction of the yacht, a small group of passengers, among them Carl and Yaya, find themselves stranded on an island without any means of communicating with the outside world. Metaphorically hearkening back to the dawn of human civilization, before the emergence of the Industrial Revolution and capitalism, the overarching theme of this chapter explores the primal nature of human existence. The characters are forced to hunt for their own food and create fire from scratch, highlighting the fundamental skills required for survival in the absence of the luxuries afforded by modern society. In a stunning turn of events, Abigail, the cleaning lady, manages to escape the sinking yacht on a lifeboat fully stocked with food and water. As the only one among the stranded group possessing survival skills, Abigail naturally emerges as the leader of the group. Ostlund ingeniously portrays the shift in hierarchy in the absence of a capitalist system. Carl and Yaya, who previously relied on their physical beauty as currency, are rendered powerless, while the Russian oligarch's wealth holds no sway on the island. Abigail, however, remains in control, demanding more food as she is the only one who can hunt and make fire. She commands that she sleep in the lifeboat while the others sleep in the open and orders Carl to sleep with her in exchange for food. Meanwhile, Yaya must sacrifice her love for Carl in order to secure food. Abigail's rise to power over the group is a symbolic representation of the rise of socialism in the absence of capitalism. She, along with Palme, the chief of staff, and Yaya, takes control of the food supply, acting as a socialist government that controls both the means of production and distribution. Under this system, those who contribute the most to the welfare of the community receive a fair share of the rewards. As the film draws closer to its climax, we witness a pivotal moment that shakes the very foundation of the story. Yaya embarks on a hike on the other side of the mountain, and Abigail decides to accompany her. It is during this journey that the two stumble upon a resort that has been concealed from their view all along. They spot an elevator door that leads to the resort and decide to investigate further. Yaya assures Abigail that when they reach the outside world, Abigail can manage her affairs. However, things take an unexpected turn when Abigail goes to urinate and returns with a stone in hand. The intention behind her actions is left open to interpretation, leaving the audience in a state of anticipation and uncertainty. Despite this shocking twist, the end of the film brings a sense of clarity and enlightenment. The door that the women discover is a symbolic representation of the gateway to redemption, freedom, and progress. It could also be a door that nature intended us to enter. However, the sad reality is that humans often overlook this door and are unable to reach it due to the chaos created by the three political and economic ideologies which result in greed for power, fear of change, and hierarchy. These three ideologies, akin to the three sides of a triangle, that humans fail to escape and ultimately result in destruction, ignorance, and death, leading to nothing but sadness. It is this profound realization that justifies Ostlund's choice of title for the film, Triangle of Sadness. Thank you for watching our review, and we hope you enjoyed our analysis of this powerful and thought-provoking film. Let us know your perception of the film in the comments and which other films you would like to see us review in the future. And don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button to show your support and encourage us to make more great content like this. We appreciate your feedback and look forward to hearing your thoughts on this and other films. Until next time, happy viewing.